Welcome back to the Finca, everyone. We've had a nice break, I think.
We've had a lovely time. Too much food, too much drink.
It's only a break to recover from our break.
Yes.
So we're back on the floor. It's still very, very hot, but not as hot as it has been. I think we're around 37, 38 degrees Celsius. So we're just going to plod on. We kind of can't sit around too much. We get really bored, don't we?
We do.
So we're going to crack on. We're just going to plod on, see how far we can get this floor finished. I'm working in that corner. You've just seen Sharon starting the pointing over here.
It's just for Nigel. If you're watching, Nigel, I'm on it.
Then when I've done that corner, Sharon's going to move over there, get that pointed done. I'm going to move up here, and then when that pointing's done over there, I can start building the sort of office area. So, crack on.
Let's do it.
So, I've been cracking on. Little Callie's taking the shine to this room, haven't you? All this corner's finished, apart from the pointing. I've got a couple more to go in. I'm going to have to leave this one out until the very end because we've got our internet cable that goes to the roof that needs to be pulled through, and the old lot's going to go in here. So for now it needs to just stay as it is. I've started on the corner over there. If you remember from an earlier video, this very little mortar under the bricks up there because the floor actually slopes down by about 3 inches to this end. We're trying to compensate and lose it out. So I'm all ready to go. I've done a load more cuts and get another mix on and get them stuck in. Sharon's doing cracking on with the pointing here. It takes forever. I've got the laser level set up so I can get those top ones in the right line. Trying to work from the corners out now because you just run out of space. I've had to go super thin mix here. It's probably just about 4 of them because it really is. They really are just sat on the floor. As soon as it hits the floor, it'll thicken up a bit. Homemade lime thin set. Let's see. Lovely. The points will hold them in place. Oh, they're stuck already, that one. It's actually quite quick this way. That's the worst one in that corner there. Oops. Should get a little bit thicker now coming this way. You see that. There we go. Stuck. Fab. See if I can get what's left under here without making a mess. Come on. Should do that one in there. Smashing. Hopefully the rest will go in there. Oh, I can't see, that's the trouble. Tiny strip. Oh. What's a bit more? Might have to wait for some thicker stuff in this. It's not working. We've got a bit of touching up to do on the wall, so that'll be alright. And there's going to be more. Right, a few more to go in here now. The other thing I've got to kind of bear in mind is my pattern. I've got sort of a pattern to cause some interest, or give us some interest going on. But they're kind of different, asymmetric. So I've got to make sure that I maintain that. It's not difficult to do, you just forget sometimes. So I've got to remember. See, I'm going the wrong way there now. Getting distracted, talking. It's easily done. Right, I'm going to carry on and concentrate now. Smashing. So we're getting there. What do you reckon? At least 2/3, possibly 3/4 done. That's pretty good. Hopefully we'll get it finished this video. Don't know. Certainly won't get the pointing finished. But I'm going to have to leave it there for now because a friend of mine knows someone who's going back to the UK, and he says they've got a few hundred of these terracotta bricks there. Whether they're the same or not, I don't know. But I need to empty the trailer, get what's left out of it, because I need to take it in the morning and go and see what we've got. Giving them away, can't fault it. If there's a few hundred, it's a few €100 worth. We shouldn't need any for this room, although we might need a few more. But certainly we've got plenty of other rooms to do. So that's a fantastic find. Alright, so it's coming along. The tiles we got 220 tiles that we went to look at that someone was giving away. They're actually almost identical. These are the same size, but they're slightly different texture, a little bit smoother. But we're actually going to need a few more, I think. Not because I under-ordered, because some of them are a little bit too rustic. I might be able to use those other cuts at the end, so whether we can use these new ones or not, we'll have a look in a bit. But I'm nearly there, I've only got that bit to do, so I'm going to get another mix on now and see how far we go. We're out of tiles, we're out of sand, running out of everything, so I'll just see how far I can get. Right, so I need 3 full tiles, and I was hoping, I was thinking maybe I could cut the ones I've got left, the oddball ones, the messy ones, in half for all the infills, but I think the gap's going to be a little bit too big for the sake of another 5 or 6 tiles. I think I'm going to get them. So yeah, I know what I need to get now. I need a bit more sand, and we'll get it finished. It will be finished very soon. So this is what we got so far. All down that side there, so just this little bit by the door. Sharon's made a good headway into the pointing over there. So yeah, obviously that's going to take quite a bit of time as well, but hopefully for tomorrow we'll get it all finished and cleared out, and Sharon can just crack on with that, and I can start making a start on this office area. That'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful to get the office in here, away from all the dust that's blowing in through the big holes in the walls in the other room. So it's nearly another momentous occasion. I've been out this morning, got the bits that I need. I've cut all these to go down here. So I'm just going to soak them, get them in. It's going to be finished very soon. now, get a mix on, get these in, then I should have just a couple more and a few more cuts to do, and then we'll be happy days. That's those cuts in. See if I can get the rest of the full ones in with this mix. Of course, it's very unlikely. Come on. Down. Where's the ball? Nice. Pattern. Right. It's that old pattern again.
Another day, another ½ inch. It seems to take forever. A bucket load of stuff goes absolutely nowhere. But slowly, slowly, we're getting there. I reckon it'll take about 5 weeks at this rate. But there's no quick and easy way, you just got to do it. Take your time. It doesn't help, as I said before, because the tiles are handmade and the joints are all different sizes, and you've got to try and make them look the same. So that's the challenge. I'll crack on with it.
There we go, it's done. Well, that bit is anyway. Pointing next to the course, but fantastic marathon, but looks absolutely excellent. Super happy. So there we go, happy days. Sharon's carrying on with the pointing and our shot. The next thing I want to look at, I think, is getting this mezzanine office area sorted out. So I'm going to have a measure up, see how much timber we need to get. I think we're just going to, it's going to be, I don't know, about this deep, about 1.2 metres I think it is, it's about 4 foot. And I'm just going to put 3 joists across, fixed to the wall obviously. We've got problems with that because I can't fix to this wall, because it's not very thick and it's not a supporting wall, so I'm going to have to improvise around there. So I'm going to get that measured up, we're going to go pop off down to the timber suppliers and see if we can get ourselves some wood. So we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching, we've had a nice break, we're back with a vengeance. Yeah, thanks of course to everyone that supported the channel, to all our patrons. We couldn't do this without you, and we'll see you on the next one.